Podcasts are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of Two Cops One Donut, its hosts, or affiliates. The podcast is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. We do not endorse any guests' opinions or actions discussed during the show. Any content provided by guests is of their own volition, and listeners are encouraged to form their own opinions. Furthermore, some content is graphic and has harsh language. Viewer discretion advised and is intended for mature audiences. Two Cops One Donut and its hosts do not accept any liability for statements or actions taken by guests. Thank you for listening. What's up, knuckleheads? Oh, we are just jumping on because I don't got to work tomorrow. Taking tomorrow off. Figured kids are doing their thing with their friends. My wife and mother-in-law and mom are all making everything, baking everything. So figured I'd just jump on and get on. So the social, I'm looking over to Instagram, the social DJ, you're cute and nice, and give a disclaimer to all the people that are crybabies out there. I love it. Yeah. Well, I'm still a cop, bro. I got to cover my butt. The last thing I want is my agency to come after me for some shenanigans that somebody else says on here. You know how it goes. Is what it is. And I got that advice from a lawyer, so I'm going to tell a lawyer he knows better than me. Or that I know better than him, I should say. Why are you pissing off the new wrenches? Look, Marine's blood already. Eric! Freeman's in the house. And you are double. Yes, I got 2 cameras going. I got a close one and a farther away one. I get bored, y'all. I just want to try different things. You get to watch 2 of me. If you don't want to watch 2 of me, you don't have to. Look. Let's not get all pissy. We can just go. Testing 1, 2. Test. Can you hear me now? Looks like I got audio back on that. That was weird. I appreciate y'all looking out. You lost audio. We'll stick with this camera. I don't know why we lost. I think Alan needs a raise. I don't think Alan's here. Aaron Heath said better. Appreciate it, guys. Let me see. What else did I see? I saw a beef going on between some online police personalities. I don't know if it's a real beef or just a disagreement, but I seen they call him Red Ninja. Kenny, he does the Beyond the Barrel podcast, and then I saw Tyler from the Anti-Hero podcast. They're kind of going back and forth about Tyler thinks everybody in law enforcement hates it, doesn't trust it, and all this stuff. And then Kenny was quite the opposite, optimistic type of guy. I tend to lean more optimistic, but I do see what Tyler's saying too. They're, if there is a way that admin's going to eventually screw you, that's going to happen. Um, it's inevitable. And then I also agree with Kenny, but I think what Kenny was missing in his argument is like the people out on the job like the job, and that's where the satisfaction comes from. But internally, I think was more what Tyler was talking about is the the ivory tower and trying ways to screw you over. Now I don't think the ivory tower is intentionally trying to screw you over. I just think they're going to cover themselves every time before they're going to cover an officer, regardless if the officer is in the right. So it's just been my experience. 20 years seems to be the thing that I've seen. Deadleg said I would steer clear of Tyler. Yeah, I'm not getting in between their stuff. I just thought it was an interesting conversation between the two, and I see both sides of the house. So you guys know me. I'm a fence sitter anyway. It is what it is. Rogue Nation audits. What's up, pimps and players? Pimps, players, ballers, grinders, hustlers. Tell me you guys remember the song Pimp of the Year. I definitely remember that. Well, your radio, sir. Can't stay because can't hear you. Well, you missed out, brother. Said we lost you when you closed the other screen. See, other people got me. Is what it is. White shirts needs to keep the shirts clean. Yeah. Kate Sexton said, from your perspective, how do you believe you can help those struggling with weight they carry from this career? Like, how do we honestly help or fix it? Not make a unit to show it off, but actually help. Not a random phone call to check in from a stranger or checkbox. How do you help? Oh, with the weight. Okay, I was totally reading that wrong. I'm like, well, if you're trying to lose weight, I can help you with that. Like that's just a matter of diet usually, and that's where that's not what she was talking about. um, I do think one of the best ways to help is have a third party option that is not involved with the department, that's anonymous. I think that's one of the best ways. I think having multiple options is also a really good way. You can't just have the one because maybe that one only has so many different avenues and it doesn't work. Mental health is not a one size fits all. One of the things that I really like is the equine therapy, the horses. I like horses. It's a very cool therapy for me. Took my daughter, oh man, maybe 2 years ago now, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, we went to Montana and we did 7 days at Bar W Ranch and rode horses for 7 days straight from the Canadian border up there by Kalispell. It was amazing, but that's my zen, baby. So yeah, I do believe that in order to help with the weight of the job, and then two, it's kind of your mindset going into it. If you're looking at everything as it's, oh, this is a really big tragedy, this would be heavy on anybody, so it's got to be heavy on me. You kind of open the door. Like for me, I've always had the mindset of the job is a business. It's not personal. Um it's I got front row tickets to the best show on earth. So having that mindset, the trauma that you see doesn't quite hit the same. So I've done pretty good myself with that. It doesn't mean that I don't have, cumulative trauma that hasn't built up, but for the most part, I think having that mindset going into it has been a big help. So looking over, I see police brutality matters joined. I don't know if you guys ever checked out his page. I like some of the insights that I've seen over there, so I started following him. It's good stuff. She said, Kate said, I love that so much. Montana is amazing. Literally named my daughter Montana because I took a vacation out there and felt so at peace. Yeah, man. I was stationed out there for 4 years, so I am a huge fan of Montana. Big fan. Steve Perry, hey, I'm over here now on YouTube versus Instagram, but the studio set up now that you're texting about a few weeks ago. Right? Craig Holcomb, fence or fence post sitter. I don't know. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Twitchy Skitch, thank you. Throwing the support out there. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys want to help support the page, you guys know I don't like hammering down on this stuff. If you guys did not see, I put out a video today with the my oldest daughter's boyfriend. And yeah, Craig, Whitefish and Kalispell. Yeah, that's my favorite places in Montana. Cops work for us, remember. Yeah. No one's arguing that, Blue Book. I know this is probably the first time you've messaged or even checked out our page, so you should probably sit, observe, talk to the community, go to our Discord channel, see what our Discord's all about before you come in here assuming you think you know what we do there, homie. Just saying. This is not a cop echo chamber. Promise you that. But it's the holidays. I got zero agenda. I don't even feel like pulling up a fucking video. I just want to talk to y'all. Let's just chat. Let's see what you guys do. If by us you mean the government, then yes. See, Rogue Nation gonna get you. But you don't fuck with Rogue Audits. Gonna get you. It's one thing I like about the community that we have. Nobody really is just downright mean to each other. But they do hold each other accountable. It's pretty cool. I think it's fun. And it's so close to Christmas. We got tomorrow's Christmas Eve. Do any of you guys have any Christmas traditions? Like ours we just did before I came out here. My wife carried on a tradition from her family where the kids get Christmas pajamas and it's all wrapped up. It's like they already know what they're opening, but they don't know what they're opening. So they opened up their Christmas pajamas. They always match. My wife's kind of corny. She wants them to have matching pajamas. But it's fun. It's cute. It's a tradition. And it's nice to... The girls like their pajamas this year. I don't know if they always like it, but they liked them this year. Told her they were cute. So that was probably a feel-good moment for the wife. My kids were asking if they could come out and be on the live. I just don't have it set up for them, but they may still... You know, they're kids. They don't listen to me anyway, so they'll probably jump in here. But Harrison, Glocks suck, and you know it, brother. Whatever. Listen to you. Glocks are amazing. Glocks are amazing for the price. I will say that. For the price, you have a gun that's just not going to stop. Is it the best shooting gun? No. Are there better ones that cost just a little more? Sure. I think SIG shoot way better as far as feel goes. But when push comes to shove on a working tool, a gun that you have to carry every single day is going to get your food crumbs, moisture, sand, dirt, belly button lint, whatever the hell it is that gets in there. The Glock's just going to keep firing with very little maintenance. Show me another gun that does that other than the AK. There isn't. Kate said her Christmas tradition is... Oh, I lost it. Where'd it go? We open one gift each on Christmas Eve and make cookies for Santa. And then the kids wake me up at almost 5 a.m. on Christmas. Yeah. Ward said, remember when traveling for the holidays, the left lane is for passing only. Also, drive safely. A lot of, what did that say? I love going off on stupid people on audit videos. Put your Glock and bring the Russian AK. Yeah, I agree, Blue Book. I think the AK and I think both of those guns, when it comes to obviously we're talking about two different firearms here. So, you know, a rifle compared to a handgun is apples to oranges. You can't compare the two. But when it comes to reliability, you can compare those two. Those are probably the top two. I'm with you. I agree. And I hate AKs. I don't like them at all, but I can't argue. Dudes don't stop. Rogue Nation's audit said, every year I get drunk on eggnog and run naked down the street, grabbing the neighbor's Christmas lights as I go. That's our holiday tradition. That is a tradition, baby. I like it. Marine Blood's showing the ghostpatch.com. If you guys want some cool stuff, go to Ghost Patch. Type in 2 Cops, 1 Donut. You can find some of our swag, but you don't need to get our swag. Just check out their stuff. Or if you want to get your own custom stuff made, check them out. Y'all know Ezekiel's wheel is coming to rid the corruption of government. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Don't be weird. Blue Book, don't make me have to kick you out of here because you're being a weird dude. Don't be the weird guy. Feel the room out. Look, you can be weird. That's cool. Actually, when weird people come here and do weird things, it's not that bad. Feel out the room first, though. Like, you can't come in hot being weird. You got to ease into it. Ease into the weirdness. Say some normal stuff. You started off saying some normal AKs and Glocks, and yeah, that's cool. But don't jump right into the weird stuff. Like ease into it, baby. Ease into it. Just easing the tension. Easing the tension. It's all in the hips. Anybody know what quote that's from? All right, you're getting political, Blue Book. Relax. We don't do politics. Mr. Bill Fold in the house. Montero 2456. What's up, brother? Bro, just because we had one night stand podcast doesn't mean we can't be friends. You don't call anybody. I know, I do got to get you back on here, brother. I'm sorry. I actually thought about you the other day. I did. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. Come on, what song is that? Happy Gilmore. Steve Perry nailed it. 10 points to Gryffindor. Bearded Tim come in just a second behind. 8 points. Slytherin. Happy Ramahana Kwanzaa Mas. I like it. Sergeant, can you tell us secrets about 1 through 9 G towers and oh my god, dude. Blue Book, I'm gonna allow your weirdness for right now because you're so off in left field. It's actually kind of entertaining. So Angry Sarge came in right at the right time. That 155 millimeter hot as fuck. I like it. Willie Nelson, Freeman Keys. He knew it. He knew it. We could have a karaoke night. I don't give a shit. I love singing. I'm terrible at it, but I like doing it. Ask my kids. I'm sussing in the shower. Rangers baseball sucks. Go Yankees. I'm with you, brother. I just like the red, white, and blue, and I like to support Texas occasionally because I live here, but I'm a Tigers fan. So I'm with you. I'm looking over at Bronx Rise Inco and on Instagram. Ruger RXM, even better and cheaper. Sorry, you lost me with Ruger. Glock looks kind of dorky, to be honest. SIG is gorgeous. Yeah, SIGs are good looking. If a reason to buy a gun is because it's cheaper, I don't want it. Nope, that's not the reason. The reason is because it doesn't fail. EA Tactics. Buongiorno to all my fellow D-holes, and that stands for donut holes. Accredited policeman says, Happy Gilmore. See, Chubbs. Oh, extra points. I'm going to give 5 extra points over to Gryffindor for the Chubbs reference. Love it. Freeman, been torn all my life. Play everything. Ward, a man after my spirit. Festivus for the rest of us. I got a lot of problems with you people. And now you're going to hear it. Oh, any Seinfeld fans out there? I can quote Seinfeld all day long. I was a Seinfeld over Friends. My wife was a Friends over Seinfeld. So that's why we got married. The opposites attract, you know? And we probably watched Friends before bed every night for the last 5 years. I swear to God. Mr. Billful, I've been a Braves fan since 87, long before great Bobby Cox. You know what? My favorite era of the Braves was when they had Steve Avery, Greg Maddux, John Smoltz. Those 3 pitchers. God, I feel like I'm missing one more. But I love, because I pitched in baseball. And so I like to follow pitchers. And those were my favorite. They were badass. Twitchy Skitch. Team Gryffindor. Get a Kimber. If I'm going to spend money and get it, I'm getting a Staccato, baby. Someone stole Blue Book's meds. Kimbers are sweet. I'm not going to lie. They are badass. But Kimbers are like that last line before you get into specialty handguns. And that's where I want to be. Staccato. All day long. Glavine, that's who I was thinking about. Tom Glavine. Thank you. I knew there was one more. Thank you. They had what was his name? Chipper Jones. Chipper Jones was out there. I think now was Dave Justice on their team? I'm trying to think. They had a stacked team back then, man. They were fun to watch. Blue Book. See, Blue Book, I knew you could be funny. He said, Mr. Billfold, give back my non-approved FDA meds. See, that's good shit. Twitchy said, I didn't care much for either show, but if I had to pick, Seinfeld would win. Yeah, I like Seinfeld better. It wasn't as poppy corny, like, to me. Yeah, Mr. Billfold. Yeah, Justice was on there. Yeah, you guys remember that old, Pendleton? Yes. Yeah, there was some badass players on that team, dude. Yeah, see, Angry Sarge knows. John Rocket. Oh, that racist son of a bitch. Yeah, he was out there. That dude was so coked up. he was on pre-workout before there was pre-workout. That's for sure. That's too funny. Oh, let me check my phone here too. See who's oh, Steve Perry text me. Rocker, stupid ass phone. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, say what you want about him though. Dude was entertaining. He knew how to get the crowd going, that's for sure. If you're over on the Instagrams, I see you guys over there. I will chat with y'all. People don't chat over on Instagram as much. So if you are on Instagram, jump over to our YouTube channel. You can, or go to our Discord too. You can also do that. You won't be able to talk as much. What's it like being a sergeant? Truly, it seems so intimidating with so much responsibility. So it depends. Okay, I'll get into that one for Kate. Being a sergeant in the field as a patrol officer, awesome. Easy. If you were a proactive cop and did a bunch of shit as an officer, and then you jump into being a patrol sergeant after being a detective, it's like jumping on a bike that you've rode your whole life. And you took a couple years off from riding it, and then you get on it, and you're like, yeah, baby, here's that freedom. Before you got your license, I don't know if you guys felt the same way, but I remember, because in Michigan, like, you couldn't ride your bike like for more than half the year. There's always snow on the ground, so you didn't really want to ride your bike that much. So as soon as it was bike riding weather, it was like that memory of just freedom again, and just getting on your bike and not coming home till the damn streetlights came on. And that is what it's like to become a sergeant in patrol. You get back out there and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot. This is what I do. It's fun. I had a great time. All the guys that I worked with on my area for the 2.5 years, whatever it was, as a patrol sergeant, was awesome. In a specialized unit where I'm at now, it is stressful, and just like you said, it's scary, and there's a lot, and I screw up all the time because everything is so new, everything's so different. In patrol, I know what I'm doing. On a specialized unit, I'm not used to, well, you need to know when to answer these emails, who to get a hold of, when to step up and do certain things a certain way, and budgets and just stuff you don't have to worry about in patrol. It's just different. So yeah, take your time. If Montero, if you guys love my boy Eric, give him a vote for that Real-Time Crime Center. Yeah. I don't think anybody on here is going to have that right to vote, but if you are a part of the National Real-Time Crime Center Association, feel free to throw a vote out there. Blue Book said, I'll teach you a technique. When bulls charge at you, get a dirt color cloak like the ranch floor and get on the ground. The bull will get confused and look around. I can tell you, I have watched the bullfighters. They are crazy. There's a professional bullfighting league. I don't know what they call it. People from all over the country, all over Canada and Mexico as well, where they dress up like rodeo clowns and they get in like a little, I swear it's like 40 feet by 40 feet. It's small. It's just tiny little arena. And they just juke and jive trying to get out of the way of a charging, raging, mean ass bull. It's not like the normal bulls. It's like murderous bulls. They try to find the meanest, angriest ones ever. Kate said, I respect that though. I'd work for you any day. Thank you for being honest. Hey, appreciate it. It's a good time. Working for me is a good time. I'm an educator. That's what I try to do. I just try to teach. I do the same techniques that you see me doing on here. I will constantly challenge your thinking just to keep your mind fresh. Steve Wallace, hit the like button. Look at Steve backing us up. Marine Blood saying Merry Christmas to Rogue Nation Audits. That's sweet. See, Marines can be sweet. Oh, is he taking off? Later, Rogue. I didn't see that. Appreciate you. Let's see what's over here on the grams. I'm in a squad car, so I can't do YouTube. Oh, sorry, EA Tactics. You look very tiny here. Yeah, on Instagram, because I don't have it on vertical. I got it on horizontal mode right now. Eric's going to hire me to be his grappling dummy. If that's what you want to call it, Mr. Billfold. So I am, because of the video I made, okay, just I kind of had a little funny bone moment in my head, and I was like, I'm constantly getting my daughter's boyfriend's name wrong, and I just watched that video of that officer who I seen him attempt the crossface, and I was like, all right, you're almost there, and then didn't quite get it. The other officer was able to get the arm extraction, so he, overall mission accomplished. But I'm like, I always see videos where I'm like, if you just knew this technique a little bit better, we could fix that. So I don't want to talk at officers when it comes to educating them on control tactics. I just want to find videos where they mess it up just a little bit, or maybe they look lost, and I'm going to show that video, and I'm just going to show them quick, funny ways. Not funny, but I'm always going to try to be humorous if I can keep levity while trying to instruct for something like that. And I'm not going to major in the minors. Like, I could sit there and do a full breakdown video, just like a jujitsu video, and show it from 3 different angles and all that shit. I don't want to do all that. That's being done. I don't need to beat a dead horse. EFC combatives, those guys do it really great. Gracie Survival Tactics from Gracie University, they do that really great. There's a bunch of great officers that do that stuff. So I'm not looking to step on their toes and just, regurgitate what they're already doing. So I think I will just show the critical parts of what makes or breaks that technique. And that's it. Keep it short and sweet. Show the video. Show where it broke, where it was flawed, and then here's how you fix that real quick. Now, if you want to see a more in-depth, detailed thing, let me know. Maybe that's something we can do as a follow-up. But overall, I think if I get a series, kind of like you think cops do it better in other countries, or the thing that I'm doing with the FD stuff. Those are their own little mini series of things. So eventually, if I get a nice catalog going, cops could just sit there and scroll through me. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here's a handcuffing technique. Oh, here's a arm extraction technique. Oh, here's a takedown technique, stuff like that. I think that'd be cool. As long as it's quick. Does Air Force do GST for combatives? It's yes. It's the same fucking thing. They call it Air Force something, Air Force Combat. I can't remember what they renamed it. It's the same thing. They just stole it. They may have taken a little bit of both. They may have taken some mix from GST and some other stuff, but I'm a GST instructor, and it's the same thing. They renamed moves. That's where they really screwed up. That's where the Air Force screwed up on this. They tried to make it their own, and they named moves that have had names for decades. So, Mr. Billfold, member for 10 months, level 1 donut. Play the Perfect Strangers theme. No strikes given. Let me see. We need that intro video for the YouTube only. I know. I'll get to it. I will get to it. A lot of cops pile on their back and then tell them, give me their hands and their arms with 800 pounds of cops on their back. Yeah, I know. I know. The problem is you need, if you are confident in your ability, I'm very, very confident and arrogant in my abilities when it comes to being on the ground. So there were multiple times, even as a sergeant in patrol, where I'm like, get off. I got it. Get his legs. Stand there and look pretty for a second. I will have a conversation while I'm putting somebody's arms behind their back. I'm that comfortable on the ground. That's the level you need to get to as an officer. And if you think I'm joking, go to a jiu-jitsu gym and just sit off to the side. Watch the experienced grapplers. They are going to be talking to each other from across the mat while somebody's underneath them struggling for their life. That is how good at grappling you need to get. That is how you should be in law enforcement. That's the level you want to achieve. Craig Holcomb throwing 10 memberships out there. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas, bro. Sincerely. Really appreciate it. The holiday times, they can be tough on a lot of people, so I appreciate you supporting the channel. Twitchy Skitch. I self-identify as someone who gets adequate sleep, so I'm good. Oh, thank you for subbing, Mr. Billfold. Absolutely. You know what's fucked up about YouTube, y'all? Marine Blood is a mod for our YouTube channel. And I'm like, he still doesn't have a membership. For some reason, when anybody does this, it won't let him get a membership. I used to think that maybe it was just the settings, but that's not the case. Literally, there's something not right. We have a drinking game every time he doesn't get a sub. So, or a membership, whatever. I tried, I chat GPT'd it. I looked. You can't just, as the owner of the channel, I can't give you a membership. How stupid is that? There's no way for me to directly give you a membership. The only thing I could do is like get a gift card that allows you to buy either YouTube or Google stuff. So probably a Google gift card. I have to send it to you. And then you could go buy your own membership. How lame is that? It's stupid. Because it would be fun for me to be able to give out, like, people get on. I did hear there's a way to give out 5 memberships. I don't have control who they go to when we do lives. So I guess if our mods could see that, let me know. That's what Marine Bloods, that's what I was reading when I was trying to give you one. It said that if you're on YouTube, that there is a way to gift out 5 memberships during a live. But I don't know how true that is. It was ChatGPT, so it may not be accurate. It may be out of date. I don't know. Marine Bloods, I promise it's enabled. I believe them. If there's one thing Marines have, it's integrity. Army calls it Modern Army Combatives program, pretty much identical, except the ROE. Yeah, the rules of engagement are way different. I've twice been in full mount and had my backup use their taser. Very pucker factor. Oh my God. Bro, I tell you what, if I'm in a mount and you start getting your taser out, I am going to go nuts. We're going to have a conversation after the call is over with. Twitch said, I think you get 10 free subs each month. We can't do it, but you can. Oh. Well, I'll try to figure that out. I don't want to do it while I'm on here because then you guys will see me with my mouth open, like staring at the screen, like, where do I find it? So I believe him. I haven't gotten one in 6 months now. Damn. Andy, have you ever got one from us? I'm just curious. I guess it's because I don't chat much. Eyes wide open. Eyes wide open. Did you make your name after a Creed song instead of arms wide open? See what I did there? It's pretty funny. You know, people tell me I'm a lot like a mushroom because I'm a pretty fun guy. Unless he uses a taser on his nuts. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I don't like about Instagram? He said, I was upset. EA Tactics said, I was upset. Yeah, I would be too. We'd be having words. You may be getting nut punched afterwards. That's fair. You deploy a taser towards me, even if you don't hit me, but I was there in a down range. Yeah, you're going to get a nut punch. I think it's a fair trade. Tell me in the comments. You guys think that's a fair trade? But I've never heard of the channel having subs to give away. Well, I'm telling you, ChatGPT says that you can. I just don't know how that works. We have to figure that out. Ugh. I'm slouching in this chair so much I'm going to disappear off the camera. Anybody get any really cool gifts for their loved ones that they want to brag about? Just curious. I can't talk about mine, obviously, because I know my mom's watching this live, and it's probably on in the living room where everybody else can hear in the house. So, I cannot post the link here. I am the anti-mod. That's too funny. Have you ever been tased, Eric? Yeah. I've been tased 3 times intentionally, and I think I've been tased probably 2 or 3 times unintentionally. So I was never shot by somebody else's probes in like where we were in a fight and they shot the taser off. But I was in the fight and the leads got wrapped around me during the fight. And so I got kind of a secondary tasing. Because what will happen, you can touch one of the wires, you kind of feel it, but nothing really. But if you touch both wires and create that bridge, you get it. You get a ride. Michelle Jones. I got Erica staccato. She's so full of shit. She doesn't even know where to get a staccato. My mom got jokes. Any cop who carries a razor has been tased. I think he meant to say whoever carried a taser has been tased. I got my old lady the same thing I got her last year, and she loves it. Nothing. It works great for both of us. Yeah, my mom ain't get me no staccato. He's a chair cop, Marine Bloods. I wanted to check. Oh, listen to my mom whining. I'm literally sitting on the couch doing nothing. I was like, why don't you just go jump on a live, see what everybody's up to? She's like, better not. I'm making all this stuff. I'm like, it stays on the internet forever. It's not like I take it down. You can go watch it later as soon as you get done. JD Medicali. I just butchered that name. I know that. Jade Emicali. I woke up alone and away from family. Oh, that sucks, brother. I got the Street Cop Labs patrol gloves for Christmas and love them. I don't think I've ever heard of those. I usually wear 221B tactical gloves. They're the really lightweight ones. I like those because I can feel on a search. I could feel everything and keep my hands covered just enough. And not really for super cold weather, but do well enough to go from the car to doing what you got to do to getting back in the car. I just like gloves enough so my knuckles don't get nicked up and stuff like that. Mr. Billfold, impromptu lives are my favorite. I know. They're my favorite too because it's more relaxed. No agenda. I don't have to keep things together and just bullshit like this one. I'm like, I'm not showing any videos. I don't feel like pulling stuff up. I'm just going to jump on here and just have a conversation. Let's talk. See what people are up to. Tell me what big plans you got for the holidays. How many of you actually put Christmas lights up? How long did it take you? What day did you start putting all your shit up for it to all, accumulate till 2 days from now? How long are you going to leave it up? Our family has a tradition of not taking that shit down to almost the end of January. But my wife usually starts saying, we need to put this stuff up like 2 days after Christmas. I'm like, yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Shit, if it were up to me, I'd just leave it up all year. Intimidation gloves. No, mine aren't. Mine look like mechanics gloves. It's really what they look like. If you guys know the garage mechanics gloves, that's basically what they look like. And I've never been opposed to wearing those ones either. It's just I just want to be able to feel. Um I don't have like the ones with the big knuckles or anything like that. A lot of departments won't even let you wear those anymore. But I want to be able to, on a pat down or whatever, I want to be able to feel things. He just never gives us mods a heads up. So we're as surprised as everybody else. I gotta keep you on your toes, baby. Eric, during live streams or premieres, click the money icon in the chat. Select membership gifting to gift. You know what? Let's try it right now. I'm gonna do it. I know I said I wasn't going to, but fuck it. Let's try. All right, I'm going to go into the YouTubes. I'm clicking on the lives. I'm muting myself because I can hear it. Okay, I'm in the chat. I don't see a money icon. I see top chat, live chat, all messages. I see that. Oh, I see the money icon. There we go. Super chats. And she said, click the membership gifting. Membership gifting. Okay, there you go. Send membership gifts. I don't see. No, the only thing I gotta join maybe. No, that's not it either. I'm the owner of this channel. It's trying to make me pay to join my own channel. The fuck? Maybe. I think I'm logged in with the wrong person. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to figure this out. I told you, this is what's going to happen. You're going to have me looking at this stuff, and it'll be all weird. Switch accounts, add account. Why is this? There we go. And we will do. Pardon me, I have to look at my phone. Yeah, I'm not logged in. That's the problem. Since I got my new computer back, all my logins and stuff aren't stored anymore. So I have to redo them. And if I haven't logged into it, that's where I'm at. So I got to go to my little password app here. Okay. That's right. Next. And then okay. Oh, we got two-factor authentication. Bear with me, y'all. Trying to get y'all some free memberships. Okay. Oh my God, what is it doing? Stand by. I promise. I am trying to get this damn. Okay. Finally logged in. View my channel. Go to our live. Okay. Doing it again. We're in the live. Okay. See the dollar amount. Membership gifting. There's still nothing. There's still nothing. We just did all of that. I'm looking. I promise. But what I see, it does not. What's this? Goal. So there's a goal. Not going to get into that. Gift memberships. Send gift memberships to his viewer channels. The memberships you send will publicly be announced. Yeah, there's no way, guys. I can't. That sucks. That sucks. Oh well. All right, back to the back to the grams. Uh-oh, Eric's unsupervised again. Oh man. It's ADHD. I know the feeling. He's on a loss. He's lost on a sidetrack mission. I know. It's exactly what happens. It's exactly what happens. Craig, once you connect YouTube with your stream manager, you don't need to be logged into the YouTube browser. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at the page. Tells me I can buy memberships. I see Craig Holcomb just dropped 5. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. Very cool. Damn, this sucks, man. I really wanted to be able to give away some membership. He said, I sent 5 for you. I appreciate it. So dumb. I own it, and it won't let me send them. Some bullshit. Some bullshit. But appreciate you, Craig. Thanks, Craig. How you gonna get fired on your day off, Craig? Hey, take it easy with the tech talk. Remember, Eric is only Air Force. He has limitations. You fuckers. Be nice to me. It's Christmas time. Sons of bitches. It might look like it is selling them to you, Eric, but they are not sold. No commission on it, but they are. Steve said, love you, bro. Merry Christmas. Catch up to you later. I appreciate you, man. Apparently, YouTube owns you tonight. I know. That's bullshit. That's why we do the buy me a cup of coffee thing. Because you drop, I don't know what it is, $20 for 5 memberships. Like YouTube gets 15 of that. But what I am starting to do, guys, to try to promote memberships is you guys can always go listen to our podcast. That will always be available. So if you go to Apple or Spotify, those will always be free. There's no charge on those. But if you want to watch the whole episode, we're going to just post the whole video of the podcast on our YouTube members channel. That way you got kind of a perk for being a member. For those that are really invested and want to like see the conversations, they can go there, and that's a way for them to see it. Because if I post the full episode to watch it on our YouTube, it crushes our algorithms down. Nobody sees any of our stuff because it gets very little views because you have to watch the whole, the majority of it to count as a view. Nobody's going to sit there and watch a 2-hour podcast for the most part. A lot of you guys will watch a little bit and turn it off. Or you'd be like, all right, cool, I'll go listen to the rest or whatever. Not a lot of people. You got to be really invested to sit down and watch our dumbasses for 2 hours. I listen to one of these days I'll get motivated enough to figure out how to put the video on Spotify, because we're on Spotify and Apple. We're on everything really, but if I could figure out how to put the video on there too, I just don't have the time between everything, all the stuff that I do. Eye of the night. It's nice not having to sit in a hospital room with my youngest. That's where I was until yesterday morning. From Saturday morning, didn't sleep for like 2.5 days. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. Nobody likes having to take their kid to the hospital. That's the worst. Yes, make sure you guys check out our sponsor, Peregrine. Going to give them guys a shout out right now. If you're having manpower issues and you're like, damn, my department is not going to let us hire any more cops right now, but they'll give you support with software. Peregrine is a force multiplier. It will turn your crappy detectives into Sherlock Holmes. It is one of the best tools out there for taking advantage of all of the tools that you have and bringing them into one spot and helping you out. You want to know more? I know that may pique your interest. Check out peregrine.io and let them know that Two Cops One Donut sent you, or hit me up personally. Send me a direct message. Send me an email, twocopsonedonut@yahoo.com, and I will get you connected with the right people from Peregrine. It's amazing, amazing, amazing tool. I can't say enough good things about it. I have been bragging about Peregrine since I was a detective. So 5 years plus. They're amazing. Check them out. K9 TVs, as someone trying to get into law enforcement, I watch about everything y'all post. I appreciate it. I hope we're a good start. Marine Blood going nuts, sending everything. Yeah, make sure you guys do check out our Discord. I just looked at our Discord today. I think we're sitting at like 116 in our community for that, which is a very, very small fraction of what our overall community is for all of our platforms. If you jump on our Discord, you are going to get a much more intimate version of everything that we do. And you'll be able to contact and talk to us directly. If you got a question about a shorts or any of the videos that we talk about, that's a good place to get your clarification. And you just talk to any of these guys on here. I'll let you know. Marine Blood said, all right, I'm off to lurk. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for your help. Millie's Life. What's up, girl? Hello. Eye of the night. Things are better. He's limited verbal, and on the spectrum, he had to get an NG tube to get some medicines. That sucks. I had to hold him while they put that tube, and it killed me to do it. And I can only imagine. Can only imagine, man. That sucks. Ryan Lands in the house. Said, hey, how are you? Doing well, sir. Doing well. Harrison jumping on, dropping 10 memberships right before Christmas because he's a sweetheart of a man. Gaming Balls got a membership. Chicken Macaroni got one. Let's see. Let's see if Marine Blood's lucked out. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Holy cow. I don't even know how to say that last name there. Millie said, I'm good. Nobody on the grams chatting. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much, Harrison. Just looking. I see Marines didn't get one. I'm running low too, by the way. Appreciate it very much, sir. Ward said, off to bed. Good night. Merry Christmas, everybody. Appreciate you, Ward. Take it easy, buddy. Still no Marine Blood, I know. Harrison, Eric needs you to get any desks for his machines. What is that? What's an AnyDesk? Let me look that up on my phone. Sounds wonderful. AnyDesk. Discover AnyDesk, the secure and intuitive remote desktop app with innovative features. What? I don't understand what that means. Yeah, I don't know what that means. His dirty Windows machine. My Windows machine works just fine. I'm just resigned that I'll never receive one. I'll get my own soon. Well, I think it picks out of all the total or followers, right? I think that's what it does. So if we got 20,000, I think it just randomly picks out of the 20,000. I don't know how it works exactly. AnyDesk is a remote connection software. We've got some sort of remote connection software that Alan uses for my computer. Harrison said, "Yeah, I'm not sure we need that." Yeah, I don't need you guys jumping on my computer looking at all my secret recipes and AnyDesk is actually one of the better ones. They are actively fighting scammers. Oh, is it like an antivirus too? Last night you were talking about drones, and I think you said they're developing micro drones for law enforcement. Are those close? Yes, those are close. I think those will be out within the next 2 years. Probably faster, but I'm hoping in the next 2 years. How long could battery life on those something that small be? I would say probably 5 to 20 minutes, just depending on how juiced they are, how fast you want them to go, what their point is. You know, if I got to chase the suspect running and I'm chasing after him, I really only need that thing in the air for about 5-10 minutes. They're not going to go. I've never been in a foot chase that long. Normally they try to outrun you and then bed down somewhere and hide. So for me, I would just, if I couldn't catch them, I'd just trot, let that thing track them, and then figure out where my drone's telling me to go. Freeman said recipes. The lights in the background were lightsabers for a second. Oh, you thought they were? I mean, that's what the look's supposed to be. They're supposed to look like lightsabers. That's why I got them. You note the Star Wars theme here, brother. 2 cops, 1 donut. Is Marine Blood subscribed to the channel? I believe so. I think I want a blue name, but no wrench. I don't know what that means. Do the mods have a blue name on YouTube? Is that what it is? Let me look. I don't even know how to tell. Oh, shit. Join the live chat. Oh, yeah, they do. I see it now. Yeah, I'm looking at the chat over there. That makes sense. Damn, we've been on here almost an hour already. Yeah, you get the blue name as a mod. Oh, okay. Got a little flex. Twitch is on there just like, check me out, I'm blue. I see Harrison on there too. Okay. Now I get it. Marine Blood, Twitch. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's all blue. I don't ever see it because on Restream, what I use to do all of this, like it shows your chat on here, but it's kind of generic. So if I show it on the stream, you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. So when you guys start to talk, you can see what I see now. That's what it looks like to me. So all your names are blue. Doesn't matter. Yeah, drones are changing everything. I'm excited, man. I think it's going to help keep everybody safer. Just imagine, I go running after a suspect, just a little mini pocket drone comes off of the vest, follows the bad guy so I don't have to be right on his tail, or if I can't keep up, it can figure out where they're at and just hover. And then you just wait for more people to show up. And then the odds of it being a safe apprehension is much better than an officer by himself. So you got that. And if a car takes off, and you can have a little pocket drone that just magnetizes to it, boom, locks on. And then, you don't have to chase it. You can just GPS track it and find them. If they stop, the drone detaches and goes back up into the air, and then find them that way. The blue name is also a way to let people in the chat know that the blue name has almost as much power as the host. Anyone see the Oklahoma City? I missed it. Where'd it go? Shoot the carjacker with a rifle. No, I didn't see that one. I did not see that one. Scammers often use remote desktop software to connect to victims. Oh yeah, absolutely. I've seen those ones. They're usually over in India, and they've got those big shops where they're just scamming people all over the place. I like watching the dudes that like counter hack them, and they use like voice modulation stuff and mess with them. Those are some fun videos to watch because they always start out the same. They're so cocky, and they're like, "Tell me what your real name is." He's like, "I'm Thomas," and he's like, "Dude, you're not Thomas. Your name is, whatever Patel." And then they show, then all of a sudden you see their face like, and you start covering the mic. He knows my name. I need help. Start messing with him. A moderator of a channel keeps an eye on everything that a host cannot. Yeah. I had to give it, guys, like literally, I had like this whole come to Jesus epiphany thing. I had been running this thing on my own for almost 5 years, and I just could not keep up. And luckily, I've had a community that's been so close that I got my people that volunteered, want to help. I trust them to do it. And now, I'm kind of giving the community the power to help me help us grow. That's a hard thing to do for a dude that's been running everything alone. Like, I had to figure all this crap out on my own. Still trying to figure it out. So between Natalie and Tim and Harrison and Twitchy, and it just and I still haven't given up a lot. I've given up a good amount to begin with, but I need to let loose of some more control to really get the help that we need. Our mods right now are working on organizing our YouTube channel because it's a mess. Oh, my Auntie Lisa's out there. Merry Christmas, Eric. I love you. Love you too, Auntie. So yeah, giving up control has been hard. It's been a hard part for me. Just because I've built it, I've been building this thing for so long, and you just could take one asshole to get on there and earn your trust and just destroy everything. So hoping that doesn't happen, but we'll see. If it does, I guess we'll just start rebuilding, and I'll be trying to get warrants written for somebody. Oh, too funny. We are kind of in that cyberpunk world today. Tech is wild. Yeah, I know. They're still talking about AnyDesk over there. I've been seeing too many Uber Eats videos where the delivery drivers are up to craziness. One driver sprayed pepper spray all over the food she dropped off. Damn. I don't ever use food delivery. Pizza. That's about it. I'm old school. I'm traditional. I'm a traditional girl. Deliver my pizza. That's about all I'll go for. Craig said, "You haven't given up control. You've allowed people to help." Yeah. I guess that's a fair statement. Aunt Lisa. Aw, you make your auntie so proud. It's late out there in Florida. What is it? 11 o'clock too. With Harrison, MB, Twitchy, and Tim, you're off to a good start. I agree. Thank you, sir. I just got to get. I don't know if I necessarily need more people. I just need to give them access to more things if they want it. That's the other thing too, is I just feel bad. I know they're asking to be a part of it and to help, but like I'm not paying anybody, so I feel bad that I'm like, "Can you do this?" So she said, "No, it's 10." It can't be 10. I'm on Central Time. Florida is not on Central Time. It's Eastern. So it should be turning 11 right now. Unless you're not in Florida. Delegate that authority. I know, right? You can use a theme in Restream Studio to differentiate between the two different designations, i.e. subs, members, mods. I'll send the info in Discord. What? Nuh-uh. I mean, I can see what everybody's in. You guys can see that in the chat right now. I can see if you're in YouTube. I can see if you're in Facebook. I can see where the chat's coming from. I'm just saying when you look at it, like you got to look at their name bubble. Florida is East Coast and Central. Oh, I didn't know that. You learn something new every day, y'all. Learning has occurred. That's what my basic my boot camp instructor would say, basic training instructor. Would you look at that? Learning's occurred. Especially when you're trying to get these knuckleheads to the left face. About face, that's the worst. Trying to get them to about. I was good at marching. I loved marching. I used to march my guys everywhere. The Don said, I'm just north of Philly, and it just turned 11. See? Old dogs can learn new things. I know, right? If you're not learning, you might as well put me in the dirt. The far west of the Panhandle is Central. Fair. I'm in it for the money. Eric promised me 1,500% pay raise this month. But honestly, the hope is if we do eventually start getting like an actual income through this, I'll pay all everybody that helps. That'll be the fun part. Start getting you guys some shit. The least I could do is pay for your internet. That's what that's my ultimate goal. If I could pay for everybody that helps internet, that'd be awesome. I think that's a fun goal. I mean, I have no illusions of having Joe Rogan money. So that's not what I'm looking for. But if I can pay for everybody's internet, that'd be kind of neat, right? I don't know. Be kind of cool. Then I'd be like an actual boss. Like a boss. No, I'm not saying my aunt doesn't know. I'm saying your nephews doesn't know. I thought Florida was Eastern time. Twitch, I was a captain in marching band. Hell yeah. Mr. Billfold, pay me to let you judo throw me on video. No. I'll end up getting hurt. Since your career in law enforcement, do you ever read any novels about true crime or certain cases, any books you like? No, I'm a sci-fi guy for the most part. Although I did kind of get into I don't even know what you call it. The Fourth Wing. I don't know if you guys ever read those books. I read the first one just trying to connect with my kid because she was going to start reading it. And I got hooked. And so I really like the Fourth Wing stuff, but I like geez, I can't even think of the names of them now. Hail Mary was a good one. That's a good sci-fi book that I read. I'd have to pull up Audible. I listen to books. I don't. Oh no. I don't even think I can log in because I got a new phone since the last time I did it. Yeah, I did. Library. Okay, now we can go. The Shadow of the Gods. That's another one. Onyx Storm. Let me see. The Let Them Theory. Speaker of the Dead. The Serpents of the Wings of Night. Ender's Game. Wise Man's Fear. Dark Matter. Dark Matter was a great book. If you guys have never read Dark Matter, read that one. Really good. The Name of the Wind. Another great one by Patrick Rothfuss. Iron Flame. This is the Fourth Wing stuff that I read. Scourge. Anthony Melchiori books. Dreadnought. Sentinel. Upgrade by Blake Crouch. Another great book. The Slow Regard of Silent Things. That's a great book. And then The Mission, The Men, and Me. And then I'm getting into my emotional intelligence books that I read. Emotional Intelligence 2.0. Recursion. I like Blake Crouch. I like all his books. The Three Body Problem. Another great one. Project Hail Mary. That I already mentioned that one. Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. Can't Hurt Me, David Goggins. Start with Why, Simon Sinek. great books by Simon Sinek. The Art of War, that's an old classic. Yeah. Start with Why with Simon Sinek. Yeah, those are all the books that I've got on my Audible right now. Yeah, Ryan. Ryan said the Expanse books are great too. Yep, the Expanse, really good. Oh, is my wife on here? It says hi, Sarah. Oh, did somebody get a membership? Twitchy, 2 months. I thought I missed one there. Sorry, I was reading all those books off, so I'm trying to get back to what everybody said. Mr. B. Freeman Keys. I love the handcuff video with Reese and his daughter. The whole video is hysterical. And Eric, your daughter seemed to love playing that role with you. My best for Reese. Yep, there's plenty more to come. I told the kid I was going to use and abuse him for some control tactic stuff. Did you read Carl Sagan's Contact? I think I did. It does sound familiar. I'm really bad at remembering. That's why I like having the audiobooks, because then I can go through and see some of the stuff I've read. A lot of times, honestly, because I suck at reading. Like when I read, my ADHD brain just like, I'll read a line, but my brain was thinking about something else, and then I got to go back and be like, I'll go through the whole page, and I'm like, what the fuck did I just read? I just can't stay focused. But you let me listen, all day long, baby, all day long. Yep, Sun Tzu. That's what's up. Twitchy gets it. Like even when I study for promotional exams and stuff like that, I put it on audio. I'm kinesthetic in audio. So if I can write it out, type it out, and then listen to it, I tend to keep it a lot better. My memorization's terrible. So I had to figure out what type of learner I am, and knowing that about myself helps me learn. But yeah, The Art of War, great book. Great book. That's a bucket list book. If you've never read it, I think it can help anybody in life. Anybody. If you ever get into fantasy, check out Christopher Paolini, The Inheritance Cycle. No, I haven't heard of that one. Yep, please don't forget to check out our DTV. We got a lot of stuff getting released on that. We've got big things coming. We're hoping around May is when we can start filming. We're trying to get all of our ducks in a row. We've got trying to get our backers and all that stuff. So we got some big stuff coming with that. The Good Earth Trilogy by Pearl S. Buck. I have not heard of that one either. Ah. Don said that Paolini did kind of what Tolkien did in the creating his own world in its 4 books. I like that stuff. That's fun. When they keep it small enough to where it can create its own little environment and world. That's what I like about Fourth Wing. Fourth Wing's really cool. What up, Levine? Merry Christmas. What up? 5 book. I just finished Murtagh from K9 TVs. Yeah. So did I, but I believe he needs to return to Murtagh. Too much was left open. Yeah, that does suck when you get somebody that gets a lot of times they get pressured to do the next book and they don't take the time that they needed like they did on the first couple books. That's what I was worried about with Fourth Wing, but Fourth Wing was great. They did a great job. The old Star Wars EU books are really good. Yes, definitely are. That's back when I had to read. Back in middle school and stuff when I would read some of the Star Wars books. For sure. But guys, you know what? I've been on almost an hour and a half. It's fun. Just thought I'd jump on, see what y'all are up to. See if you got anything else out there. If I don't have any more questions, I think I'm probably going to call it a night. See if I got any last minute Christmas wrapping stuff to do. Enjoy my day off tomorrow. I might hop on again tomorrow. Got nothing going on other than family stuff. If there's some downtime, maybe I'll jump on. But yeah, appreciate you guys. I hope you guys all have a really good holiday. Remember, holidays are rough. They can be rough on first responders. They can be rough on anybody. So if you find yourself down in the dumps or anything like that, reach out to somebody that you trust. We've all got them. Find somebody that you trust and reach out. Do not do it alone. I promise you. If you just hold on for one more night, if you're on your last leg, you got nothing else to lose. Just do me a favor. Say, all right, Levine said just reach out to one person. Reach out to him. If you don't get a hold of him, hold on until you get a hold of that person. Talk to him. I promise it'll be worth it. I promise it'll be worth it. So do that, guys. Everybody have a good Christmas. Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all of the things. Pray to your God and hug your family, pet your dog, kick your cat. I'm just kidding. Don't kick your cat, guys. I'm joking. But appreciate everybody.